scientist named Ven. Ven worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer. With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnel shut in a flash. Just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone.
Wonder if he'll attack me if I just stay here. just watching me sleep? Got a pretty face or something?
This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort. But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own. He sabotaged the Mancer's little science project, set it to blow up in their faces. Imagine how Ven must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger. But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard.
Oh boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front. For now, Kid has little choice but to pick up where the Calamity left off.
That's a really fucked up thing to say, Rux.
First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing. Zia.
The Ura escaped with final shard knowing the Bastion will never recover without it.
The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move. But we knew ours already. We talk a little, here and there.
At least Squirt and Ankle Gator survived. I think the Pecker is the one I always lose, though.
There's something we had to do before going after that last shard.
Zoltan's Hollow. Zia detected. The Ura launched their assault on the Bastion from this outpost. Zia must be here.
Well, now it's personal, ain't it? It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. We get straight down to business. They never saw him coming.
Calamity Canyon.
He gets his hands on the care package I sent him.
Ooh.
It's a little something I've been fixing up on my spare time.
Oh gosh, aiming this is hard. Oh, and I can't stay too close.
Keep the calamity from spreading through Sultan's Hollow.
In fact, I have to be very far away.
They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy. Still, they ain't used to having visitors around. They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together. Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted in Bastion. Break enough of those things and the calamity rocks slink back into the ground.
Oh gosh, I mean this thing is so wiggly. Whoa.
Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now.
Completed the country. I'll check that when we get back.
They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid. Those rodents are just a bump.
Oh. Alright, what do we got over here? Can we reach this? And not want that coming right after us.
By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town. Kid returns their greeting tenfold. They're easy targets.
Wow, even this, they just need to close their eyes and they're good.
Most of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow.
Whoa, what is that?
Those calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside.
So Tori, out of curiosity, how many of the Supergiant games, if any, have you played?
The Ura keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther. Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening.
Only transistor and only for the Maggie stream. Alright.
Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid. They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong.
I wouldn't say all wrong.
Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it.
I mean, you can't just really go say, "Oops, we made an oopsie." You just be okay with that. Like, I don't think Zulf's action were right, but you're really trying to brush aside responsibility here, Rux.
Did the Ura really think we just turn around and walk away? Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over. Suppose old Zulf should have got to know us better. Maybe I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
No money. On the other hand, so are the Aura. They didn't cause the calamity, but neither did the kid, Zia, or the Pecker. The Pecker is the most innocent here.
Zulf, the Ura, they have every reason to be angry. Beyond angry. As the hour grows desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns. But when this is all over, it'll all be water under the bridge. There's nothing standing in his way no more. He sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon.
Did it fall off? Oop.
Way out there on the edge of the world, that's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time. Ain't nothing for the Scout to sing about now. Zia, you weren't kidnapped. No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people.
Zia agreed to return to the Bastion.
You had to see if everything Zulf wrote to you was true.
Child's drawing showed the simple drawing found far to the east. This was one of the only traces left of the Ura civilization.
I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
Harp guitar. Ask Zia about her harp guitar. Pardon me, miss. Does this belong to you?
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you?
The calamity took everything from the Ura, didn't it? Besides their will to fight.
They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
Alright. Ooh, what do we've got here? Oh, it's just a new weapon, but let's change back to our tried and true.
Once the kid gets that last shard from Zulf, it'll all be over.
The Tazzle terminals Zulf detected. He bides his time within the remains of the Ura's massive underground sprawl. I think this might be the last area? Once you enter this area, there's no returning back. Are you ready? Yes, in fact it is. So... let me just check one thing real quick. Did we get Zulf's,
Part of the rippling walls floated by, so I caught the kid's old knapsack.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see, how much time? We have 30 minutes left. So I think we could
It's hard to sleep easy
do both of
days,
these.
what with everything that's happened.
Yeah, very much appreciated.
Zulf, very soon the kid's gonna have to face that man again. For the last time. They met on the worst day of Zulf's life. There in the hanging
Oh, I
gardens.
forgot. I should have
He
switched
aimed
to the trap
throw it
mines.
all away. It wasn't the first time Zulf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him. Grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tazzle terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylonian missionary living there. once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in. That missionary raised Zulf like a gentleman, like it was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy.
They're tiny little babies! Oh. Just chasing it down. Aww.
When the missionary passed away, Zulf promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Zealandia.
Oof, oof, oof.
Zulf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen, and listen they did.
Hello, Smooth. Welcome to the stream. Oh god. Yes, hit it. Hit it. How you doing, Smooth? No, we've still got about 20 minutes.
He advocated tolerance and argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people.
Oof. Oh gosh, I'm out of healing potions. Oh boy. Got the lifesaver on me, but I don't know.
However, Zulf felt he could only do so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed Caelondia to know the Ura had changed. Decided to do what the missionary did many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land.
Aww. Oh gosh. I don't think I'm gonna make this one. I'll probably need a level up for this one, but we'll see. Yeah, this is just too much. Oh god. The journey was hard, but he knew how to fend for himself. And then at last, Zulf saw the rippling walls on the horizon. I'm very grateful for it. Because, like, literally, my parents, they came to the United States when I was like 3 months old, but they had me stay back in the Dominican Republic to live with my grandma for a couple years before bringing me over. And because of that, I'm bilingual. If not, I probably would have never
He endeared himself to
known how to speak Spanish.
And in turn, he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular.
So I'm very grateful to them for that, for doing that. Oh my lord. This
young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zulf. She told him she knew all the city's best-kept secrets. Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it. I cannot even see. Okay. I think this archer is the one that's causing that weird. Oof. The poison.
Gardens was their favorite spot. It was there that Zulf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Ceylandian style.
Really, right?
Celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen. Too bad he couldn't remember it all.
Still not dead? Jeez.
He woke up alone underground inside the Ceylandian War Memorial, built like an Uraden. But something was wrong.
Oh my gosh. This is too much. I can't do it. I'll answer your questions in a second, Smooth. Whoa! That was a mistake. This is my last one. Oh, it'd be nice to have a health potion drop somewhere. Oh god, there are more of them. Hard to focus. I'm trying to get rid of the ones dropping the bombs. Woo! Well, there's that at least. Well,
don't end well anyway.
alas. Alright, let's see. Did I catch the end of your stream? No, I still have a little bit of the 5th one to finish up. And yes, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Oh, thank you, Smooth. Yeah, I've been playing since I was pretty young. I had 2 older brothers, so I got really into it by watching them, and especially there was one game called Secret of Mana, if you ever played it, which was like a 3-player role-playing game. So the 3 of us, oh god, we played that game so much. Zia fled the Bastion when the Ura attacked to learn the truth of what happened to her people.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be all right. Just needs to get that shard from Zulf and come on home.
But then, I guess what I'll do is, I'll just finish up this. I think this is the end of the game.
Terminal's hardest of all.
And for when I port this over to YouTube, I'll go ahead and do the rest of Zulf's memories.
You know why Zulf went back there. The place was his home. All his old friends and family were there. Zulf must be there all alone, just waiting. Funny. Well.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely leave a comment about that. Ooh.
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid.
Did something just fall on them?
Tell each other stories to pass the time.
Yeah, just keep shooting your buddy. Yeah, that works for me. Wow. Yeah, it looked like something fell right on top of them. And as far as keeping organized, I don't know, sometimes I feel pretty scattered-brained, but I talk a lot with, you know, the other pixels. We keep in contact to make sure that we're all on the same page. And it helps that I don't really do as much streaming as like Kime does. So that gives me a lot of time to be able to like focus on being able to do uploads and editing and all that. I'll just let them hit each other again. But I pretty much just...
There's another reason I've been telling you all this. There's something I want you to understand.
I might not be able to finish this.
When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete. What happens to Zulf no longer matters.
So I wanna... Ooh. I definitely wanna be there for Tori's stream.
This disease the Earth planted here will go away.
For me, I think the pros of just recording on YouTube is that you can take your time with it. Like, when I tend to edit videos, I tend to do so in big batches, and then I get them all scheduled.
Zealandia will be whole again.
Okay.
Everything will be back to normal. Problem is, we'll all be gone.
Yeah, I'll be right there, Tori. Yeah, I'll have to pick
We're
this
not
back
gonna
up later.
die. It's more like all of this will just stop.
But you know, that's not too bad a thing, because then it means I can just maybe like get a couple levels off screen, redo Zulf's memories, and come back to this. But just to finish answering your question, Smooth, I think one really nice thing about just working on YouTube is what I was saying, that you can do a bunch of batches at once, get your editing done, and set everything to be scheduled. Like, right now, I had like all of Danganronpa 2 and Ace Attorney Justice for All, pretty much all the episodes scheduled to publish on their own since back in, I'd say, April. And also the nice thing about YouTube is that it doesn't really require an audience to be there, you know, at a specific time. They're just able to watch the videos at their leisure. That said, I feel like Twitch kind of creates more of a community. A lot of people may follow you on YouTube, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're watching. If you compare sort of the amount of subscribers we have to the amount of views we tend to get, there's definitely a discrepancy there, though I think that might in large part because like a couple years ago we got hit by a massive, and I mean a massive bot following, And we did, like, try and get in contact with YouTube, like, 3 times about it, but they never did it. It's only in recent times that it's they've really just sort of dropped out. You had to, stop? Oh, you mean like watching yourself? Or what do you mean, Monica? Oh, okay. Alright, but yeah, we'll be ending things right there. We'll definitely be finishing off next week. Thank you to everyone who came. Let's see, for the rest of the week, on Tuesdays at 10:30 p.m. EST, Moon does reading Dealing with Dragons. On Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. EST, all 3 of us, Kime, Moon, and I, are doing The House in Fata Morgana, Requiem for Innocence. On Thursdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. EST, Kime streams either Death Stranding or Soro Torobo. And then back Sundays at 5 p.m. EST is Bastion with the finale. And for now, let's go ahead and give Moon a little raid. Leifule and Moon a little raid, since they are playing Hollow Knight, which is a fantastic game and they're fantastic streamers. And if you haven't watched them or seen the game, totally do that. It's okay. It's always glad to have you for however long you can be there.